guys, it's Jan, Not a Real Farm. So we're back this morning, guys. The weather has been so up and down. We hit a heat index of about 115 degrees 2 days ago. Yesterday we sat at about 108. So it has been super hot. Outside, the plants are doing just fine because in between all that we get rain, and today we're in for a thunderstorm / hailstorm. So we'll see what happens. But today we are going to be taking some of our beans here, and I'm figuring I haven't been in here for a couple of days to harvest, so we probably have quite a bit of green beans and probably some purple beans over there as well. The green beans up here, let's see if we've got any. Oh yeah, we've got a couple little burgundy beans starting out here, but they might not be big enough necessarily to do anything with yet. But we're gonna raid our green bean patch here and go around and take a look at some of the other beans. But what we're going to be doing with that, guys, is we're going to take our beans today and just do something fun. I think what we're going to do is we're going to take them and we're going to turn them into French beans. So French beans are basically taking the beans and slicing them vertically into thin strips. And then you can take them and you can make any recipe with it that you want. So I think that's what we're going to do today. We're just going to collect some. We're going to turn some into some French beans and just do something a little different. There we go. We've got our trusty bowl on the plywood. And let's see how much green beans we have here. And we should have a bit because I haven't picked in a few days. It's really great to be able just to come in and just pick your green beans, guys. Oh, there's a couple. Oh, take a look at this one. Look at this bean. Okay, guys, so here is our bean score for the day. Now there's a mixture of beans in here. It comes off about halfway just on my mixer bowl here. So a mixture of, I just took out the main ones. So we've got a Canadian cranberry bean here, and it's got sort of like red markings on it. Your standard yellow bean. And this is our prairie purple bean here, guys. It's a very, very deep, deep purple. I really love it. It's almost too pretty to eat, but so prairie purple. And then here is, of course, the standard green bean that we have. So this is a provider bean. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the green beans and we are going to French these so that we can make a recipe either during the same video or maybe later. I haven't decided, but we are going to definitely turn these into a French style bean. So we are back from the greenhouse. So I just wanted to introduce you to one of my favorite tools, and this is a bean Frencher. And essentially it just looks like an old-fashioned, pencil sharpener, the ones that you'd have to get up at the beginning of the classroom and go sharpen your pencil back in the old days, or maybe even a fishing rod wheel, whichever one. But essentially what happens is it actually just sits on your counter or your cutting board, whatever you want. And what you would do is you would run your beans through this and it actually shreds it and does the Frenching for you. If you take a look, there's actually little blades in there. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna set it up. I'm gonna set it up, I think, on the cutting board, and then that way you guys can see, just for demonstration purposes, how to use it. Okay guys, so what I've done is I've just connected it to the cutting board I've got here. And it's just to prop it up so you can actually see rather than me having to put something under it. So essentially what it would do is it would attach to your countertop like this. And you would just make sure that you've got your beans on either side here, cut on either end. All right, let's see if it rolls. Okay, let's see the result we got here. Okay, this is cool. All right, so what it does is it actually does the splitting for you rather than having to manually do that with a knife. Well, let's try another one. You know me, guys, always pushing the rules. So this time what I've done is I've added 3 because I want to see if I can load it up and just sort of go through it a little bit faster. So let's see what this does. Okay, so it rolls it on through and slices it right in half. I'm liking this already. And basically it just cuts down the amount of time that I spend in the kitchen because I can roll 3 of these through at once, and we've got our French beans. Okay, let's put another couple of beans in here and let's see what it does. So essentially all it's doing is it's slicing them in half. And then this is the end result. So you get your beans cut in half and you can keep going. Wow, that's awesome. Perfectly in half. That's awesome. I am going to do the entire bucket, and then we're going to stir fry some, I think, for dinner. Okay guys, so as you can see, this does an absolutely lovely job of Frenching the beans. And as I said, normally what you would do is you would actually have it attached to your counter, but I just wanted to have it elevated so that I could show you just what it looked like while it was operating. So did a lovely job of Frenching the beans. So now you would just, make your favorite recipe. So I was gonna make a recipe, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave it up to you. Why don't you send on over a recipe and we'll choose the best one and we will make it on camera. I think that would be fun. Send on over your best French bean recipes, guys. I want to see them and I want to take a look and see if I can make one of them. So you can get these anywhere. It's called the Deluxe Bean Frencher and it does a massive job that would take normally forever if I was to stand here and sort of peel it on my own. So take a look. If you find one, grab one. They're super handy. And like I said, guys, send me your recipes. Let's see if we can make one of your recipes on air. Hope you enjoyed seeing the Bean Frencher today, guys. See you soon.